Welcome in. I've got a reading for you. In order to save some time, I already have pulled my focus and my healing cards. We've got healing criticism. So when you look at this, it's interesting. There's the feminine and the masculine on both of these cards. And so I want to say that something has to do with divine feminine, with divine masculine, and not necessarily that the criticism is always coming from someone outside of you, because criticism to me is always part and parcel to what's inside of you is projected outside of you. So we're going to take a look and we're going to use the iN2IT Tarot, and we're going to see if we can get some information for anyone who might be dealing with criticism, whether that's criticism from a counterpart, criticism from a soulmate, criticism from a parent, criticism from a child, and even more importantly, criticism from inside yourself. So we're going to ask for the reader or the viewer. We're going to find out what exactly is up with this. So right now we've got the Four of Swords in reverse, which is stagnation, right? This is inaction. Things are just not moving, feeling burned out. So maybe there's an internal voice of criticism that's coming in for you right now, whether it's coming through another person or for yourself. And what it feels like to me is that you might be shut down from it. So there's no action or movement. Let's see what else we get for the viewer. Anyone that's having this issue with inner dialogue, all right, so we've got the King of Swords in reverse again. So we're talking about authoritarian. So there's definitely some kind of energy that is controlling, right? Some kind of energy that is, I want to say, just sort of taking away your own sense of empowerment, maybe feeling like I get the words cold, like a cold energy, and doesn't have the most highest. You're definitely like not on their highest list of trying to support you. Does that make sense? Um, so there's definitely an energy of authoritarianism that has to do with this criticism. So whether that's coming from yourself or whether that's coming from another person, I don't know. I would be very interested in let me know in the comments. Are you feeling any energies outside of you right now, or it feels like outside of you, that is highly critical of yourself? Because I know that a lot of people have been reporting that there is. Okay, so now we've got the Hermit card, and the Hermit is talking about, this is the mastery. So this is the growth that we're looking to make. This is enlightenment. It's, she's holding these candles, and you see the words guiding light. There's something inside of us that is using this circumstance to move us forward, to build resolve, that we wish to grow rather than to fade back into a state of smallness. And that's what comes with criticism, whether it's from the outside or whether it's from inside yourself. I would say that the Hermit is asking you to just sit tight and spend a little time in solitude, and let this mastery that you have inside of you be your guiding light in how to overcome any ways that you're feeling the inner criticism. And all right, so we got the 10 of Cups upright. And so this right here is kind of indicating that if you I want to say do all the right things, and that's not what I mean. If you align yourself properly with the resolution of, and this is where the word resolve comes in, um, if you follow the advice of the Hermit energy, if you really go into your spiritual mastery, you end up pulling up the 10 of Cups energy, which, of course, is the storybook ending. It is ideal. It is the way you want everything to return to. If you've been in a state of Um, if you've been in this energy where you're kind of stagnated and you're feeling restless and burned out and things of that nature, and you've been under a great deal of stress from authoritarian energy, right? This is the ultimate desire, is to come out of it and be in blissful relationship with whatever it is you're experiencing right now. So let's go ahead and see what else the iN2IT Tarot has to say. It's a nice jumper. We've got the Knight of Coins in reverse. Yes, this is an energy that I have had a lot of people reporting to me personally. I really want to know if this is something you've been experiencing. Just comment with a yes or no below and let me know if in fact you have been feeling this energy. I want to say, this is typically a timeless reading, but I'm talking specifically, we're at what, the 21st. I'm talking more about the solstice and just before the solstice. But if you're seeing this after, let me know if around the solstice you felt this energy. It is kind of a lack of direction. It's like you've got a bunch of things to do and it seems very difficult to push through it. And a lot of it for me had to do with, I don't want to say I'm having any criticism outside of myself, but it almost feels like it's imposed on me. Um, Not from a specific person, but it's an energy. So, yeah, I've been spending some time working on healing that, or at least looking it directly in the eye. So, again, let's just see what else we got here. Yeah, I'm really interested to know because the solstice energy is really the word that just keeps coming up in my circle is weird, and it comes from all corners of the globe. So it's not just something we're dealing with here in the States because we're having an election this year or anything. All right, so Three of Coins, loss of motivation, not learning from the past mistakes, doing it alone. Yeah, again, I almost feel like the energy of the cards is trying to, I want to say it's trying to show what this energy feels like that everyone's been feeling. But if you go into these two cards on either corner, right? These are the two key cards in this reading. If there is something happening that's outside of us or inside of us, it really doesn't matter. But the way through this is through the energy of the hermit in our spiritual mastery. So I would say there is a good benefit of going into an alone state where you are able to really soak in some of the energies that you're feeling and try to identify, is this something that belongs to me? Is this something that is being put on me? And to me, the healing and the storybook ending comes in with the resolve that I don't consent to this energy at all, because I know this sounds a little paranoid, but look at all these upside down cards that we've got, feeling stuck. And it's almost like, okay, no, I do not consent. I do not consent to the authority. I do not consent to this Four of Swords energy. So what I'm going to do at this point is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pull an Empower card. And I'd like to think that the universal energies, our higher self, our creator being selves have a message for us that may wrap this reading up nicely. I love these cards and they always give me a message of hope. Let's see what this deck has to say about this particular situation. All right, we're going to stop there. I'm going to take the top card. You are the boss of your life. You can hire, fire, and promote accordingly. Wow. All right, I want you to think about this, and I want you to think about what I just said. I do not consent. Okay? Let's pull it up. Let's pull it all up. Right here. Feeling stuck. Not learning from the past. doing it alone, controlling, lacks integrity, authoritarian, and I'm assuming over you, and no action, stagnant, dormant, feeling restless, burnout. You know what I say? This is our way forward, peeps. You are the boss of your life and you can hire, fire, and promote accordingly. Let's take this and let's say, F off. This is the way through spiritual mastery to our storybook ending. All right, I'll see you in the next reading.